Good morning, you guys. I had to have my coffee. It's kind of early today, and for some reason, today's Friday, and I just cannot seem to get there. I've had 2 cups of coffee now, and usually by my second, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm still not there, but we're gonna try. Today's video, you guys can tell we're going to be doing a first impressions, and I'm going to be doing a review as well of the new Urban Decay and Game of Thrones collection. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. My name is Steph. Welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you guys head out if you guys enjoyed this content. And without further ado, let's just get right into this. So this collection does release on tomorrow, which is April 14th, which is going to be the same day that Game of Thrones last season will be airing. And then if you guys are wanting to get it through Ulta, you guys can definitely pick it up. April 29th will be the launch date for Ulta. And then that is only online, and then it will be available in stores if you guys want to wait to swatch it May 2nd. So those are the 3 dates to keep an eye out for. Tomorrow night, April 29th for Ulta, and then May 2nd for in stores. If you guys are wanting to purchase the vault, this is what it looks like. It will be retailing for $250, and you will get everything inside here. I will say when I got this PR kit, it's a badass PR kit. Let's just say it like that. And I know Jeremy, my husband, was super excited about it because I told him that they were coming out with this. I was not expecting to get the PR kit, and I mentioned to him, I was like, I have to get something. Like, whether it's just the eyeshadow palette, the brushes, I have to get this because he and I are both fans. So when I got this PR kit that comes with this little thing, like a little overlay, I thought that this would be really cool to actually have framed. So that is the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and probably frame this, and then we're gonna put it up down here in the basement. We've got some other stuff that I wanted to frame up, like movie, you know, stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and get diving into this, and let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. If you guys are wanting to pick this up, it does retail for $65. On the front, you will see it says Game of Thrones and Urban Decay, and then it has a background is full of swords. Once you open it, this is where you are going to see the map. Do get a mirror on this side, and then once you open it, which is probably what everybody thought was the coolest thing, you will see the throne. If you pull this little black ribbon, it will pull out the eyeshadow palette, which will come with a total of 20 shades. This was actually one of the things that I did plan to pick up, mainly for the collector portion itself. As for the shadows, I didn't really even look at the shadows, so this is kind of us looking at it together because I just looked at it and I was like, yes, I need this collection. So these are divvied up into 4 sections, and each section, the first section is going to be your White Walkers, then you're gonna have your Winterfell. This one here is the Lannisters, and then you've got the House Targaryen, which I can never say that correctly. Looking at it, I only see 1, 2, 3 matte shadows. Nymeria, Lannister Red, and House Landing are going to be your only 3 options for mattes. So let's go ahead and dive into the very first shade. We're going to go in with the shade called House Lannister. I'm going to be taking it on my Morphe M521. Do want to kind of blow that out a little bit because I kind of want it to be smoky. I definitely want this blue to be the center of attention, so I kind of want it to come out. So the color does build up really nicely, as you guys can see. Like, the first layer was really light, but the second and third layer has become much more intense, so that's nice to see. Now let's dive into Lannister Red, which is right here in the Lannister house section. And I'm going to take it on this Morphe R39. I'm going to use that as my crease shade before we dive into the lid shade. So go ahead and just take this onto the crease area, and you can take it a little bit higher on your crease if you want to add a little bit of depth. So before we get in moving into the lid, I do want to try out 2 of the other products that are in this collection, which are the brushes. You've got Arya Stark's Needle, and then you have Jon Snow's Long Claw. Each of these will retail for $28 a piece. I really do like this. I love this one. This is the Jon Snow one. I definitely love this one. It's got the little red eyes on the wolves. Just really, really cool. So let's go ahead and start off with the Frozen North, and we're going to take it on Arya Stark's Needle, and we're going to apply that to the lid. I'm actually going to take it, and because there are a little bit of shimmers that are on here that will fall off onto the lid, I am going to take a little bit of setting spray just to wet it. So let's go ahead and just take it on the outer part of the eye. So we're going to go ahead and just blend out the edges. We're gonna take this like liquid gold shade. This is a Dothraki. I'm gonna take that onto the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to apply the blue, and then I'm just going to apply that shadow on the inner corner. I look like a fish, like my eye looks like a fish, but I really do like this color combo. I think this is a beautiful color combo. Now I'm going to go in with Take the Black because it's the only black that's in here. This one does have flecks of like silver glitter in it. I'm going to use that as my liner for my top line, and I'm going to try to smoke it out. Let's see how that works. So I'm actually going to take a gel liner and apply it on the top lash line to intensify that black. We're going to use one of the new gel liners that comes in the collection. Each of these will retail for $22 a piece. These are their 24/7 Glide On pencils. You've got the Lannister Gold, Winterfell Snow, Dragon Smoke, and the Night King. So let's go in with Dragon Smoke, and I'm actually going to line the lash line on the top. Then I'm going to go in and blend that out a little bit more. I'm actually impressed. There is not very much fallout with these shadows, which is very, very impressive. So I have my lashes done. I went ahead and I applied some of my favorite lashes. These are the Dollar Lash Club lashes in the style Kylie. I'm going to start off with again, the same one that we used for the top lash line. This here is called Dragon Smoke, yes. And I'm going to apply that on my lower lash line, taking it a little bit below so we can kind of buff that out. I'm going to take a little bit of this Weirwood Leaves. It's kind of a purplish with a little bit of a burgundy tone to it. And I'm going to use that to kind of blend out the lower lash line. We're going to go in with Nymeria, which is the other matte shade in the palette. I'm going to use that to blend everything else out. Really wish there were more mattes in this palette. I'm going to go in with Winterfell Snow, which is this gel liner, but it's got like a little bit of a blue reflection. Don't worry about that. We're going to put that on the inner corner as a base. Now I'm going to go in with Hard Home, which is a part of the White Walker section. And I'm just going to use a little brush to apply it. So I went ahead and I applied a little bit of blush. I did go in with the Sigma CORA de Rosa Aura powder. Really, really pretty, guys. I love this blush. We're going to finish off. So we do have a couple of things left from the collection. We have the highlighter palette and the lipstick, so let me grab those. They do have a highlighting palette. This one here is the Mother of Dragons highlighting palette. The packaging on this is really cool, you guys. It's like the scales of the dragon. The palette does retail for $36. You're going to get this pink shade, like a light gold shade, and then more of a bronze shade. So obviously the only one that's going to work for me is going to be the one in the center. So that is what I'm going to use today to highlight. Can we talk about this really quick? I was not expecting to get this kind of color off of this palette. I was expecting it to look a little less intense, and I'm actually really impressed. Let's finish off with lipsticks. So there are 4 to the collection. They're each going to retail for $19 a piece. The first one we have is Cersei Lannister, which is a metallicized. Then we have White Walker, which is a really deep red. Then I have Sansa Stark, which is more of a sheer. And the last one we have is Daenerys Targaryen, which is a metallicized finish also, and it is these really bold red. I'm gonna line my lips really quick. I'm gonna take this BECCA lip liner. This one here is in the shade Chill. I got this through Octoly, and I thought I was gonna get a like little bit of a lighter shade, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it out. Though I'm gonna use the first one, which is the Cersei Lannister, which is this kind of chocolate brown. And then I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of Sansa Stark right in the center. It's got a little bit of that metallicized finish coming through, but the sheerness from the Sansa Stark one is toning it down, which I like. Okie dokie, you guys. Okie dokie. What was I thinking? My thoughts on this collection are, I definitely feel like this is a very limited edition collection. If you are a collector and you like collector items, this is definitely something you're going to want to pick up. The nice thing about this collection is that I feel like they utilized a lot of their normal finishes for a lot of their products. So you've got like the 24-hour Glide On pencils in here. You've got their Vice lipsticks in here. Their eyeshadow formula is actually pretty good. I'm actually really impressed. Sometimes with collection items like this, or when they're doing like a limited edition product, brands will sometimes push more on the packaging and the collector itself portion, and then kind of like dwindling and giving us subpar eyeshadows. I don't feel like that actually went with this eyeshadow palette. I will say the eyeshadow palette is actually really good. I do wish that there were more matte shadows. The lipsticks are good. I do actually like this color combo, which is what I have on my lips. I do want to emphasize a little bit on the brushes. I feel like the brushes brushes are definitely going to be a must-have for a collector's just because of the detail that was put into the brushes. That is all for my video today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts on this collection. What were your initial thoughts when you saw this? And are you a Game of Thrones fan? So you guys gonna be watching Sunday night? And also, are you planning to pick anything up? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys all in my next video. I normally upload on Sundays, Thursdays, and Sundays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. This one was a little bit special because I really wanted to get it up before Sunday. So make sure you guys have your notification bells on so that way when I do upload something like this, you guys are notified because I do like to throw out random videos from time to time. So I will see you guys all in my next video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.